Hello and welcome to Benefits Weekly. We're your hosts, Kyle Estep and Eric Johnson. If you work in health insurance and employee benefits, we are your go-to resource for taking complex topics and making them easy to understand. All right, Eric, our topic this week, I think it's a lot of numbers. Tell us more.
It is. We're calling this one All the Numbers for 2026. And basically, it is what it says. We're basically trying to take all of those numbers that are updated every year by CMS and the IRS and the various government agencies, and we're going to put them all in one place so that it'll be a sort of an easy to find resource for you.
Okay, so this week we're kind of making an encyclopedia resource for folks. Is that it, Eric?
I think that's a pretty good description. Basically, numbers are released from different government agencies at different times, and it's all publicly available information. But we figured that if we could gather it all into one place, it would be a good resource for folks. And Kyle, why don't you remind me, what was it that you said when I suggested this week's topic?
Said it might be our most boring one to date.
And I think you're right. I mean, I think it is. At the same time, it could be, one of those things that brokers and employers visit again and again, because the reality is that we need these numbers throughout the year. And so as it says there on the slide, bookmark this page because you'll likely return to it.
Yeah, and Eric, I'm just thinking out loud. Maybe you could help us understand a little bit more about the types of numbers we're going to be including here. There's obvious things that we all know in the industry, like the health savings account limits each year tend to adjust upwards. But what are some other numbers that folks in our industry need to be aware of?
Yeah, so like you said, HSAs, it's the plan design, so the deductible and out of pocket, but also the contribution limit. The FSA contribution limit and the rollover amount, that changes every year. So we certainly have that information in there. Forgive me, I'm kind of glancing at the list here. Medicare, Medicare updates the Part B premium, as well as all of the cost sharing amounts. So the Part B deductible, the Part A deductible, the copays for the first 60 days and the next 30 days and so forth. So that's all in there. Lots of employer stuff. So applicable large employers, obviously they're concerned about the affordability percentage, which changes each year, but also what penalties might they get hit with if they either don't offer coverage or they do, but it doesn't provide minimum value or is not considered affordable. What do those penalties look like? So we have those numbers in there. The federal poverty line numbers, which are important, obviously, in determining the premium tax credit amount. The ACA out-of-pocket maximum, that's obviously going to be important for benefit design on group health plans and lots of other stuff. So those are just a few teasers, but basically anything that we can think of, we've included.
It's like an early Christmas present for people in compliance. Well,
Just
Eric,
what everybody was asking for, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Eric, hey, this is awesome. I really do think it'll be a great resource. I know I'll be bookmarking it and likely referencing it throughout the year. And for our audience, if you think of things that we haven't included in here, please give us the feedback. We want to keep this as a rolling library of helpful information for all of you. And I think that's going to be it for our video this week. Let us know what you think. And always, if you find it valuable, please share it with a friend.
Thanks, everyone.